So you're here because you also have an AOIN portal, but you've run into some strange issues with the joystick. Maybe you dropped it, maybe it's just defective. I just want to show what's happening to mine here. So if you listen, most of the time it's fine. But half the time, you get that lovely cracking noise, and it feels like crap. And I'm pretty sure it happened. This thing slid off my couch and must have whacked into this joystick right here. Now, one nice thing about these joysticks is I believe that the Retroid Pocket 2S has the same joysticks. I'm like 90% sure. So if you look at it, this one is like rotated compared to this one. But I am pretty sure they're the same thing. So today, I guess we'll be ripping this apart, my 2S, and I'm going to pull out the right stick here because I rarely click this in, especially on this device. The left side, I can see myself clicking in sometimes, but you know, these caps, they fit too. That's also what makes me feel like it's the right one, because that's a stock size cap, and I have these extended caps here, which also work on the 2S and feel pretty great. So if you want to upgrade your 2S to a nicer joystick, the AOIN joysticks feel awesome on this thing. So, little tidbit. Let's pull it apart and see what we're working with. Alright, so it looks like this is a 1.5 hex. We will check and make sure in a second. Let's see. Oh, it's a little smaller. Okay, 1 second. I have this 1.3 hex. We'll try that. See if it fits. Ooh, that's gonna be a barely. I might be able to use a star shape on it. Let's see what I have. Alright, looks like we're gonna go with just a T5 here. And we'll see if that actually is gonna work here. Fits a little loose. It's opening not bad. I'm pretty sure they're all the same. Looks like it's just 4 screws. Yeah. All look the same to me. Alright. Make sure it's not on. Okay, now. Oh, shit, it's on. Okay. Turn it off. Okay. Let's get a little pry tool. Okay. Looks like you can actually see the clips on these. I really don't want to crease the edges there. Where's the best place to start it? Man, it is a really good fit. Retroid, what? You can barely even see the seam. Okay, 1 second. Might have to use pry in this corner. Yeah, this is gonna be use pry right there. That's the trick. And the joystick itself. There we go. Sweet. So the rumble motor's on there, but we are looking for, wow, this is gonna be a lot easier to take apart than the other one. Let's take out this right one here. Okay, so there's a couple screws here. Come on, please focus. if I have any longtime viewers, let me know what you think about the quality on the camera. I kind of feel like this iPhone 17 I'm using right now isn't maybe the best quality at focusing. It has trouble focusing. I don't know what that's about. Sometimes, you know, it looks nice. We'll see if we have to take this out of this box or not. We'll find out in a minute. I think it's cool that it looks like there's pull tabs for the battery on this. And there's extra pins here, which is interesting. You see those? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like they had a different idea for this motherboard here. It's actually pretty small too. Look at that. Wow, pretty cool. All right, let's take this guy apart now. Looks like we're just gonna need to, wow, it just takes Phillips. So that's definitely different. For some reason Retroid decides they want not Phillips on their devices. They want what, T5 or special hex key. So thank you AYN, parent company or co-designer. They at least have the same manufacturer, I'll say that. In China, where this stuff's made, typically a lot of manufacturers share, you know, so that's kind of cool. We probably should turn this off. So let's do that. This OLED screen, amazing. I absolutely love this device. So I really want to fix it up. Let's pop out SD card. Right. And this is a 1 terabyte model too. Or yeah, the max. The 16 gig 1 terabyte, I think it's 1 terabyte, or 512, one of those. All right, let's just try prying from the same spot as the Pocket 2S here. Oh, jeez. I don't like that very much. I don't want to break my trigger. There is more of a gap on this than. So let's try the top here. And I haven't looked at any videos taking this thing apart. So I haven't. Looks like we have a little bit of action there near the power button. Imagine you'd pull it outwards. There we go. Oh, it slips so easy. It's definitely slick without the grip. They should have done a textured design here. Definitely difficult. This is the part I really don't want to. Oh man, I don't like that at all. I don't want to mess up the side molding at all, because it'll affect how it feels. That sucks. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. I have no clue who's watching. There we go. Yes. We're in. Yes. Wonderful. This side's a little easier to pop open than the top. I'm not left-handed for 1 second. weird around this aux port. There we go. There we go. All right. Sweet, so that pops right open. Well, that's gonna be so much fun getting into. That's interesting. This side's different than this side. What a weird design. Okay, little tiny fan. Pretty clean. I did buy this thing secondhand. Start taking screws out. And we'll see if these are all the same or not. So far they are. Wow, that's the back of the driver. That's kind of wild. I may not have to take that out. Let's see. At least they make all the screws the same. So that's nice. And I'm going to be taking apart this left side, because that's my problem. Honestly, I imagine it'll wear out the fastest anyway, you know, even if you don't drop it. Let's see how to take this off. Ooh, that's sketchy. Just an extra screw right there underneath this. Huh. So you must have to take this off somehow. Man, the iPhone sometimes, it's like it wants to only focus. Is it locking? Sorry, dilemma here is there's that little screw. This little clip right there. See that? Second. Yeah. Ooh. Man, that wasn't even focus. Seriously? So annoying. Alright, so you push down and pop at the same time. Let's try this other side. It may just come off, actually. Let's see. No. Gotta do the same thing. Really do not want to harm the... Oh, jeez. Okay, that was aggressive. Good thing there's a screen protector on this thing. Don't think I broke it. Oh, there's a pin though. You gotta be very careful of that pin to try to come out. It's not broken, so that's good. All right. Let's pull that extra screw right there. All the same. That's nice. That's just comes right out real easy now. I think this is gonna have to come out too. I bet there's something underneath the speaker here. Okay. How are we gonna? Yeah, it wants to come out. Maybe not. Usually these just come off. That's kind of sketchy to me. Oh, the trigger just came out here. I was not expecting that. The membrane just fell off. The membrane just fell off too. Okay. So unplug the speaker. Oh yeah. Not sure if it's required. Look, no, there is. See those 3 extra screws there. So you have to pop that speaker off. And I find it really interesting. There's not a grill. There's one on the speaker, but it's not. When you can't see it. You know what I mean? Look at that. It looks so deep. They should have put a little filter like right on the grill itself, not the speaker. Well, all the same screws so far. All right, well that just comes off. And there we have the joystick. And let's pop so I guess the RP2S has a little case on it. So you gotta take the case off here. There we go. Does it come out? No. It's a little. I don't think it matters which way you put it in. See, it's actually screwed in backwards on this, but looks like it's just holes. And we'll see what failed on mine here. Just flinging screwdrivers, no big deal. No, you can't switch the screws. Okay. So, I mean, they do have little different part numbers. See that? Let's look at them together. I'm trying to focus. Come on, there we go. So GF15DZ FPC Hall V8. This one says version 1.2. JF1530. Yeah, slightly different, but what we're doing is going to take off this little thing here. Okay. So, yeah. Sounds like crap. That's supposed to sound beautiful. There we go. Drop that piece on and we'll just put it back in. Always go left before going right. You want it to kind of click as you put it in. Any screw. Right there, click. That was really audible. Sometimes you can't hear it, sometimes you do. Imagine you screwed in all the way. It should be okay. All right, there you go. Beautiful. Looks great. Looks exactly like it was before. Oh, about lost a button there. Be careful of that button. Oh, that's partially held in by the screws from this. Oh. You may not have to take the screws out. Oh, you don't. See, they're pass-through screws. That is great to know. Sorry. Let's put those back in then. Might get some comments saying, I don't know why your joystick broken. You just drop it on the table like that. Yeah, you probably should be more careful with my devices. And they're all the same screws, which is awesome. Okay. Yeah, if you wanted to mod this thing to make it look a little nicer, I would suggest putting a filter like this one here on that. It'd look nice. Let's put this part on, right? Yeah. Just like that. Put some screws in. That's all she wrote. It's kind of frustrating. I have to keep tapping the screen on the iPhone to make it focus. I feel like the colors are a little better in my Samsung. I think it was S22, but And you don't want to make this too tight. Mesh right there. I mean, this goes back together pretty nice. I didn't really lose any screws. I would say this is pretty easy to do. Like that one, you can hear how bad that joystick is. Oh, it's broken right there. Physically broken. Look at that. I mean, that's probably the problem. You could possibly repair that with some super glue or something. Sweet. All right. Let's get this back on there. Just push it on. And we'll put this back in the spot. All right. Feels good. Now we got to put this into spot. So it just sits on there like that. Okay. These buttons are huge, by the way. Whoa, that's interesting. You see that? I wonder if is that broken on purpose? You see that? That'd be the top side. Weird. Dog, man, I probably should have. All right. Oh, that's an easy mistake. All right. So I just loosened those. Little. Find a slot there for that. Man, this thing's like I keep almost dropping it. Yeah, like that. Hope that was focused. That's awesome. Yep, feels good. Okay. Put this clip back on. Got the pin. Needs a clip in still, right there. Oh, okay, that felt a little aggressive, but there we go. Feel like how it should. All right, let's put the backpack on, and we will be done, I guess. Just want to show you guys. Let me. That's what the inside looks like. They're usually a little bit capped on here. On like the joints, surprisingly. So.
first part is going to be this little part here. You might want to put this in first. Be all right. Nothing, a little extra effort. There we go. Let's see if it works now. Okay. Let's turn it on. And I didn't unplug the battery or nothing. I just kind of did it. It feels great. Is there a like checking software? Let's see. Odin settings. Has a little bit of a... Wait, no. Yeah. I could probably use both calibrations, both of them. Yeah, all good to me. Press L1. Oh, is that the left trigger? Oh, shit. I just realized what's happening now. Okay. So you press this, you have to go right, release, left, release, up, release, down, release, up, right, release. Okay. All right. Let's play. Oh, that's right. My SD card's taken out right now, so we can only play games that are on here. Does my shortcut not work anymore? That's weird. Just show me installed stuff. Okay. Yeah, I gotta put my SD card back in. Looks like it has lots of my games and stuff on it. Yeah. There we go. Let's do Sunburn. At least something to test it on. You gotta make it feel authentic. You know, you could put the little tiny joystick on this side. That's how the GameCube is. See?
Awesome.
Oh, you can go in there on Sunburn? Really? Can you? Oh, no, you can't. Looks like you can. I just started playing this game, so I'm not very far into it.
Oh, there you go. That's how to replace your Odin 2 portal joystick. This probably also applies to like the Odin 2 and the other ones. I bet they all have the same joystick. There you go. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming.